We have to go through what they call the dreaded Mona Passage.
We left for the second passage down south along the notorious Thorny Path, and once again it is living up to its namesake. A U-turn and emergency stops due to an overheating engine.
This is beginning to suck.
And a sad Luther sacrifice later. Things momentarily got better.
We might have done it. Who knows what Tony might have poked out the way without realising. The morale will increase from here on. I've just gone over a bloody pot.
Join us for our second instalment of the second passage down south, because it's hurricane season and we need to get out of here.
I've just gone over a bloody pot. Heard the chewing sound. And now it's wrapped around our prop, no doubt.
I stuck the GoPro into the water, and what we found was some fishing gear wrapped around our hydrovane rudder. And from the last experience of me hanging off the back of the boat, I dislocated my shoulder. So Bryony wanted to step in.
Have a knife?
I'll get another knife.
Yeah, I need a sharper knife. Take that for me.
Okay.
I think we might be alright. We'll just put the GoPro back in and check that I've got everything. There's also stuff around the prop on a closer look. So now Tony's getting in, which puts the fear of God into me, because we all remember what happened last time. Something like this happened. We've got like an hour, I think, maybe until sunset as well, so let's get this sorted. This is absurdly challenging. There's probably those fishermen over there whose pot we've just went over as well, and two guys in a little boat have been zooming around. Now, our first ever crew member, River, what did he call the pots? A menace to society. Which completely undermines the fact that this is people's livelihoods, but it feels like a menace when you're trying to go around them with the boat. And even more of a menace when you don't manage to do that.
It took 4 dives to undo the rope that was wrapped around the prop. Lucky enough, Bryony stopped the engine quick enough that it wasn't any worse.
I don't know what to say. It's been an interesting start. Hopefully that was it. I've said that about a few things now.
Yeah. Well, we're coming up to the corner.
The corner,
With
the
the
Mona
hourglass.
Passage corner. Yeah.
So we'll be there in about an hour, and then we'll start rounding it, and then making our way south. finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's spotted showers around, so I don't know what tonight's going to bring.
Hopefully it's up from here.
Well, you'd hope so.
Yeah. I understand why they call it the Mona Passage. People moan about it a lot,
Yeah, maybe.
us included. Yeah, you're right. I do think you need a bit more sleep, actually. You seem tired. Well done.
Yeah.
No harm done overall.
No.
It's not to run into another one.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Not at night. Not at night. That'd be horrific. We just went over something else. Probably another pot. It's dark now. So we've done what we can on the GoPro. And we're going to lighten it in the video editing app that I use and see if that helps us be able to see if there's anything still stuck there or not. But it's night time now.
GoPro back in, and our brightest torch on a stick to try to get a good angle to light up the prop.
How much battery it's got, so I might need to plug it in.
But even using the editing app to try to make everything a bit lighter, it's kind of still pretty hard to tell what exactly is going on down there.
We weren't having much success, admittedly, putting with DJI in the water in the dark and a torch, which you can't go underwater, but on a stick to try and light from an angle. We couldn't see anything. So I popped the engine just gently into reverse, just clicked it in, and hoped that anything that had got wrapped around unwrapped. And then it sounded okay, and now we're going again. Basically. With lightning coming our way. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on anymore. Oh, you couldn't write it sometimes. You could not write it. Ooh, lightning. Oh, let's get south and away from that.
We are finally sailing. We're just passing the south of Dominican Republic now. We've got a good amount of wind. There's not much, there is current against us, but not much at the moment. We're expecting it could be up to 2 knots in some places. Straight line now, straight to Curacao. Should take us around 3-ish days, depending how fast we go, depending on what the current's doing. But overall it's been busy few days so far. Hopefully the next leg is going to be a bit easier. On another note, I can finally listen to the new Nick Mulvey album, which has been out for the last 2 days, and I haven't got around to listen to it. But I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
29 knot gas.
get easier after the Mona Passage. Super squally. We're sailing because we've got like 21 up to like 20, I think. I'm sure we've seen the highest 28, 29. Lots of wind. The swell matches it. It wasn't really what we were expecting. We looked at the forecasts beforehand and the new ones. It's very squally. Some sets of waves come through that remind me a hell of a lot of the Atlantic crossing, which was really rough. Problem being is that they're on the beam, so they're safe. They are only due to grow, but we're hopefully doing an angle where towards the end of the trip, end of the passage, we'll need to angle slightly more west, which means that we're going a little, we won't be having the waves quite so much on the beam, they'll be a bit more from behind. We've got 3 reefs in the Genoa and the main right now, and we're pretty balanced for it. So I'm gonna eat, Tony's gonna sleep, and I'll just keep pootling along.
The wind was stronger than forecasted, consistently in the mid-20s, but we were making up good ground.
6.2 knots. Woo-hoo!
Time.
Time.
What time is it?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning. Dinner time and bedtime for Tony.
Yeah, knackered.
Well done, Skip. Good morning. It is 4 AM. Probably should have checked what Tony has filled you in with on his watch, if anything. It's spicy. It's going up to about 25 with squalls. We've been going between 5 and 6 something knots, although that has just dipped down. Yeah, poor Tony. He'd only been down for like... Neptune's not behaving himself. He'd only been down for like 30 minutes before I needed to call him up because the squall had just... We needed another reefing, really. And he came up like, how long has it been? I think he thought he'd been asleep for like 2 years. I had to break it to him, it's actually only been 30 minutes. He's just really tired and obviously went out like a light. I don't know how outdated it's been keeping you, but what I do know, and he's not mentioned it to me, but I know there's a new Nick Mulvey album out. And Tony is a big fan of Nick Mulvey, so if he's not been picking up the camera much, because he's been listening to that instead. much they smell. Calm down. I don't know which one of us I'm talking to. Oh. Throw it back in. Poor little mite. Throw it back in.
It's not focusing.
You know, you've got to do it on the
Bye.
Trying to use the moonlight. Oh, cloud's just gone over. Never mind. To light my face a little bit. Still windy. Still got 1 to 2 knots of current against. There's still a lot of waves. Still out on the ocean. But it'll be dawn soon. And then that's the penultimate, well, the last full day it should be, and then the last full night. And then at some point the next day we should get there. Nearly out the hurricane zone. My friends Pat and Brie are there ready and waiting for us. And they've said lots of good things about Curacao. I'm ready for all of it. And it's a bit of a breather, work on some projects. Work out what the hell we're doing next. Because we actually don't entirely know. Just get down to the ABCs has been the goal for a good while now. Tony wants a handover before I go back to bed. Tony, here is your handover. The ocean. The waves. The wind. And nothing else. No change. Nada nil. Except I'm hungry. Maybe a little hungry.
Hangry. I could go on about how grumpy, cranky, frustrated, or even short-tempered Bryony gets. But I won't. I'm better than that. But what we do need to do is get Bryony fed.
Those big splodges are big old squalls coming our way. It's a squall! I don't like this very much.
We're not having a good time.